everybody, my name is Taila and welcome to my channel. Today I thought I would do, I don't want to call it a vlog because I feel like I don't have enough hype yet to do a vlog. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited about today's video because I have officially been on YouTube for 1 year. I posted my first video on October 11, 2020. The past year has gone so fast, I didn't even realize that we were close to 1 year on the channel, but here we are. And I thought, what better way to celebrate than to share some of the things that I've learned in my first year of YouTube. As you can probably tell, my first year on YouTube has been one of pretty slow growth. It took me about 10 months until I reached my first 1,000 subscribers. It has taken a lot of hard work and a lot of lessons that I've learned, and there's still so much that I don't know, so much that I'm still learning. But I thought that I would at least share some of my most useful tips for anyone who's in the same position, whether you are wanting to start a YouTube channel or you're in those very early days of the YouTube channel and you're wanting some advice. Before we do get into all of that, I did want to say a massive thank you to everyone who is watching this video or is subscribed to my channel, even if you've been there from day one or you just subscribed today or last week. I am so grateful for every single one of you, and I absolutely love doing YouTube and love making videos, and so I'm glad that you guys enjoy them too. Let's get straight on into it. The first thing that I wanted to talk about is my equipment and all the apps that I've used as well. So first of all, I'll start with my camera. So at the very start of my channel, I used my phone, and honestly the quality, you can't even probably tell the difference. Those first videos that were shown in the introduction as well, those were filmed with my iPhone XR, and that just shows that all you need is some solid lighting and your iPhone will do the job. About maybe 2 months or 3 months into my channel, I decided to invest in a camera just because I wanted to take that extra step just to really see what I could do with a good quality camera. And I bought the Canon EOS M50. I bought it secondhand and I really enjoyed using it. It obviously made filming my videos so much more fun, gave me an extra little push to make all my videos really good, and I just loved filming with it. So that's why I got the camera, and I also had savings that I could buy the camera with. But I wanted to say that if you are just starting out, if you don't feel like you are ready or you have the money to buy a camera yet, you absolutely do not need to. Without a camera, you can easily get good quality with good lighting and good audio. And yeah, my iPhone XR completely did the trick. But currently I use the Canon EOS M50. In terms of camera accessories, I have a ring light stand that I'm using now. That's what I use to film my sit down videos like this. And then I also have this little tripod. This is what I do my vlogs with. It's pretty good. I think I might get a different one that has the bendy legs, but it does the job for now. And yeah, it's very solid, especially for a heavier camera like the Canon EOS M50. By the way, I will also be linking all of these products in my description box if you want to check any of them out. In terms of audio, I was really lucky that my family had a little Rode, I think it's called a micro USB. It's just a little mini microphone that plugs into your laptop or into your iPhone if you have the little aux cord. And then I bought an adapter so that I could plug it into my camera, but I've used that in all of my videos. It's probably the first thing that I would buy if I didn't have it already. Back at the very start, in those first few videos, what I used to do is I used to film on my phone, and then I didn't have the adapter to make it aux into whatever this is. So I used to record my audio through the microphone on my computer separately, and then at the same time would press both of them, and then in iMovie I would overlap them and cut them together. Honestly, it was such a pain, but I knew how important having good audio quality was. But yeah, highly recommend having this little microphone. I also have this little phone stand that I put on my desk, but I found that this was really helpful when I was filming using my phone as well. So if you are using your phone, getting something like this can be really good. I also still use it now if I'm filming like a reel or anything on my phone and I want to have it like facing down. Whoa. Yeah, this is really handy. Again, I will link this. In terms of apps that I use to edit and to make my thumbnails, a majority of my videos were made on iMovie. So my first few months I made my videos on iMovie. Then I had a 3-month free trial using Final Cut Pro kind of at the start of this year, and then my free trial ended. I couldn't really afford to pay $500 to buy the Final Cut Pro, so I went back to using iMovie, and I've been using iMovie this whole year. So iMovie is obviously free. It's definitely got its limits, but you can be creative, and I use Keynote as well and Canva to create like little overlays and create text that I can't make on iMovie. And then literally last week I got another trial of Final Cut Pro. Not sure why. I went to buy it and then they said, oh, here's a free trial, and then after this I will be buying Final Cut Pro. But the only reason I'm doing that is because, like I was just saying, use Keynote and Canva to create like texts and transitions and stuff. For me, it is definitely worth, I don't have all the time in the world, so it's definitely worth buying a software that will just make that whole process easier. iMovie is great, again, free, so you don't have to be splurging heaps of money to start a channel at all. In terms of my thumbnails, I edit my photos on Lightroom, and then I've used Canva this whole time to edit my thumbnails. I'm obsessed with Canva, and sometimes I'll use PixArt for only some of the thumbnails, only to erase text if I want it to kind of go behind an object, if you know what I mean, or create that illusion that it's going behind an object. But mainly Canva. Again, Canva is free and you can do so much with Canva on the free version. I'm still on the free version, and yeah, that's all the equipment and software and apps that I use. Hi everyone, I'm just editing this video and I realized I forgot to mention where I get my music from. So I get my music from a website called Thematic. Make sure you do research into copyright free music. It's really important, otherwise you won't be able to get monetized and you might also lose your channel. But Thematic is a really good place to look for free, copyright-free music. Okay, now onto monetization. So I wanted to talk about getting monetized, how I got monetized, and then also my first couple of months of being monetized. I got monetized at the start of August, which is, yes, 10 months into my channel. If you aren't aware, to be monetized, you need to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, which means that people have watched your videos for 4,000 hours, which is a lot of time, especially if you're only making like 8 to 10 to 15 minute videos. So that took me a long time, obviously, and it was a very slow process. The thing that did it for me, I guess my channel was doing pretty like average. I was definitely gonna get there one day if I just kept working at it, but eventually one of my videos blew up. It's now got, I think, 160,000 views. That video for me brought me enough subscribers to get over that 1,000 subscriber count, and then it also brought me 4,000 plus watch hours. So it literally ticked off the watch hour requirement in one go. And funnily enough, I uploaded that video in April and it didn't blow up or gain traction until end of July, start of August. So that just shows, never delete your old videos, and also don't be bummed if a video doesn't do well at the start, because it completely has the opportunity to gain some traction later on. So then after that, I had to go through the approval process and get my PIN. I've kind of talked about that in my vlog, but I found out that I was getting monetized. If you want to go and check that out, I will link that as well. But that was actually a surprisingly quick and easy process. And then from that date of August, maybe 9 or something, I'll have a look at it in a second, I started earning money, and here we are. So I thought that I would show you in complete transparency, for those who are interested, how much I earned in my first 2 months of YouTube. This is by no means a flex or anything like that, but I genuinely had no idea how much money I would be making off of YouTube. I didn't know if it was going to be like $10 a month or $1,000 a month. So hopefully this just gives you a bit of an idea of kind of like what it will start out as once you get to that point. Let me get my laptop out and show you. Okay, so if I go into my YouTube studio, if I go to my analytics, so here we are. This is my month of August, my revenue. So I made $279, and I'm pretty sure that's how much ended up going into my bank account. So as you can see, on August 11, oh my god, maybe 11 is my lucky number. On August 11, that was the first day that I started making money, and I made 13 cents. The next day, $14, and the next day, $22. So yeah, I guess I was averaging around $15 a day in August. You can also see down the bottom where I've uploaded videos, and you can kind of see that that kind of correlates with a bit of a peak. I highly recommend, if you are interested in analysing your analytics and like comparing things, I would head to Catherine Manning's channel. She goes through her analytics really well and shows you how you can look at trends. I'm not going to do that now, but she has some really good videos on that. So while I'm here, I thought I'd show you in August, I got 183,000 views, 2.4 thousand subscribers, which is literally over half of the amount of subscribers that I have now. So yeah, that was a big month. I thought I would show you September, which was last month, and I haven't been paid for this yet, but I got 51,000 views, so much less, just over 500 subscribers, and I earned $283. And so even though I wasn't getting as many views or subscribers, my RPM went up by 262% from August. Again, if you want to have a look at what RPM means, what CPM means, go and check out Catherine Manning, even Annie Dubay, I think that's how you say her name. They have lots of good videos about all of this. And yeah, that is how much I've earned in the first 2 months. Hopefully that was helpful for you guys. I also know that Natalie Barbu and Catherine Manning again have lots of videos about saying how much they've earned on YouTube. If you're keen to have a look at how much different people get paid, they obviously have much bigger channels, so they get paid a lot more. But yeah, in closing on the monetization section, my number one tip is to just keep creating videos until you get that video that's gonna blow up, or that's gonna at least kind of push you over the edge, because you don't know which video it's gonna be, but it may also come months after you've uploaded that video. So also just don't be disheartened if a video doesn't do too well. I was just looking when I was making the intro to this video at my old video, so the second one that I ever posted about my study timetable for my year 12 exams, and that video, when I first posted it, I had probably like 2 subscribers when I uploaded that, so it did not have many views at all. And I looked yesterday, it's got 2.4 thousand now, and that video is a year old and people are still going back and watching that. So don't delete your videos, just keep creating and just be patient. Okay, so your first year on YouTube tips. So I kind of brainstormed some of the things that I would do and that I did do when I was starting out my channel. These are definitely the things that I found were really important. The first year and the first at least few months are really about like creating a solid foundation and learning and figuring out what your channel is. I came into YouTube with a completely different idea to my channel than what I have now. Like you would have seen in the intro, I said that I wasn't really going to do a vlog because I didn't have enough hype to do a vlog, and at that point I was like, no one is ever going to want to just like watch my life, and I never ever thought that I would do vlogs. And I also said in my very first video that I'll just insert the clip here. I wanted to focus on 4 main pillars, which are productivity, organization, health, and happiness. So yeah, you can kind of see that like I had this very, I guess at the time, very clear idea of what I wanted my channel to be. And that was really good because it gave me a huge direction at the start of my channel when I was making videos. But that's now changed into a very different channel where I vlog, which is just so ironic considering what I thought at the start. But that is all part of the process. So here are a few of my tips. My first one is look at other channels. I did so much research of other channels. I was really critical, and I analysed my favourite channels and the channels that I liked watching, that other people liked watching, that I aspired to be like, and I tried to figure out what was working for them. So I looked at their video content, I looked at their thumbnails, I looked at the titles that I used. Like I seriously went through and picked apart the titles. I wrote down a list of ideas from people's titles. I wrote down keywords. I saw if they used emojis. I also looked at their description boxes. I saw that some of them used tags in their description boxes. Some of them tagged their location. Another thing that I did was I looked at their tags, which is really important. Again, Annie Dubay has some great videos about using tags on YouTube, and I use TubeBuddy. And basically when I pull up any video, I can see what tags that video has used. And so yeah, I made mood boards. I would screenshot a person's channel and do like little drawings of their channel, just like simply about their aesthetics. And then I would take screenshots of editing ideas that I liked. When you're watching a video that you really love, just ask yourself, like, what do I love about this? Why did I click on this video firstly? What do I love about this? Why am I so engaged? Etc. The second one is to find your style. Figure out what videos you want to create, what videos you like creating. Second is to figure out what is your aesthetic. And I'm only kind of almost figuring out what my aesthetic is. If you look at other channels as well, you'll probably see that they change their aesthetics too. So you don't need to have an aesthetic and stick to an aesthetic, but that's something to think about. So yeah, try and find your style, and that's going to be a long process, but it's something really good to create the foundation for in the first year or first few months of your channel. Another tip is that numbers are out of your control, but quality isn't. I think the number one thing to realize and to remember, and I know it is so hard to remember, but you cannot pick if people are going to watch your video or if people are going to stumble across your video. Sure, you have some degree of control over it, like if you make the video really searchable. Again, head to Catherine's YouTube, it's full of great tips about making searchable content, but you just don't have that control over the numbers. And I think this is important to remember in terms of goal setting. At the start of my channel, I set goals. I set monthly goals, and I still set monthly goals, but these are purely just as a motivator. I have a video about goal setting on YouTube. If you want to go and check that out, I'm just going to plug that super quickly while we're on the topic. But I was not completely focused on the numbers. Instead of being focused on your subscribers and your views and your watch hours, all you can control is the quality of your content. And at the end of the day, subscribers won't come unless the quality is there. And the other thing with quality is having good content and good value. That is quality. So making videos that give your subscribers and viewers something. So this could be information, could be education, could be entertainment, which like a lot of my videos strive to do. Good editing, good footage, good content and good value equals quality, and that is all you can control. So just focus on that, just focus on getting better, and your editing and filming won't be great at the start, but just look at it like a learning process and that you're going to get better over time, and you just need to practice. It's just practicing, and yeah, don't focus on the numbers because they'll come eventually, I promise. My last tip is to appreciate the subscribers and the viewers that you have. It can be so easy to dismiss the small amount of viewers and subscribers that you have. Even yesterday, I was looking at my channel and I uploaded a video recently that has 400 views, which is very low for me at the moment. And I was kind of like a bit disappointed. And in that moment is when you have to call yourself up and be like, that's 400 people. For me yesterday, when I pulled myself up on it, I was like, that's more people than at the college where I live. If you have 50 subscribers, that's more people. That's like double the amount of people that you'll probably be sitting with on a bus. You just have to try and remember that these are individual people who have given up their time and who are sitting there watching your videos, enjoying your videos. At the end of the day, even if one person watches your video, that's still one person that you've impacted and that you've added to their day. If you can, like, try and visualize that number of people, because I find that very helpful. Try and Google like 100 people. It'll blow your mind how many people that is. Okay, I have some other random tips that I just wanted to pop in here. So first one is to try and stay organized. I have a video about this, which I'm absolutely going to recommend right now because it is all about how to stay organized and on top of all of your videos. Running a YouTube channel it takes a lot of organization. You don't want to stress yourself out, that's the main thing, because when you do, it's just not fun anymore. But you also want to be there for your viewers. You have subscribers who want to watch your videos, so try and upload for them every week, every 2 weeks at least. And having a system and just being organized with all of that will absolutely help make that process much easier. Another tip is to create content that links together, and there's this idea of creating binge-worthy content. So probably a lot of you who are here now or who have subscribed to my channel would have maybe stumbled across a video like my big video, the college move-in vlog, and then seeing that underneath that I've linked all of my other college vlogs, and I've got a lot of videos that all link together. Even within this video, you can probably see that I have other videos that I could promote in this video that all kind of like link together. So that's something to keep in mind. That's a really good way of keeping viewers on your channel and making sure that they subscribe or at least give you views and watch time. Another one, which is a huge one, is to ask yourself, what is the value that I am giving my viewers right now? I kind of touch on this in that Notion video again, where I talk about creating videos with intention. And there I have like a little video template outline where one of the questions is why. So yeah, constantly be asking yourself, what is this giving my viewers? Another one is creating videos that are snappy and will keep attention. So some of the tips with this are to have a hook at the start. So an example is with my vlogs, when I have that little montage that says coming up, that's a hook, because you watch that and you go, oh, that's aesthetic and that looks so cool. I can't wait to see the vlog of this and watch this happen later on in the vlog. So then you'll keep watching. Another very important tip is to cut out long pauses. I do it all the time. I cut down like 40 minutes of worth of footage down to like 10-15 minutes worth of footage, because I'm cutting out huge pauses, breaths, words that I've stumbled on, all of that stuff. So that just keeps it snappy. That just makes sure that people aren't sitting there waiting for you to finish your sentence and to get to the point. And also graphics, titles and overlays, those will all keep the attention. My final tip is to just post it. Even if a video isn't perfect, which trust me, it won't be. This video is not perfect at all. In fact, if I had it my way, I would re-record every single video that I've done. And I used to do that. I literally used to sit back down and re-record videos 2-3 times, which is just a waste of my time. Anyway, even if a video isn't perfect, which it won't be, it is useless and unhelpful if it's not on your channel. You are your biggest critic. People don't criticize your videos like you do. No one cares as much as you do, in pure honesty. So just upload it, get it out there, and just see what happens. In saying that, I don't know if it's just me, but the lighting right now is really, really bad. So I'm gonna end this video here, and I hope that that was helpful. And once again, a massive thank you to everyone who has supported me over the past year. I am so grateful for you guys, and I love you all. Feel free to comment below if you have any more questions, or if you have any tips to share with other content creators and YouTubers. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!